Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. Today's book, it's a good one. It is Strangers in Time by David Baldacci. This is published by Grand Central Publishing. It retails for $30 in the United States, $39 in Canada, and it is 423 pages. In past video reviews that I've done, I've said David Baldacci is one of my favorite authors. That will never change. The books that he has created over the years have been many, and they've been memorable as well too. He has created almost 10 series, among them The Camel Club, The 620 Man, Will Roby, John Puller, and and The Memory Man, and so much more. And this book is very different. It's a standalone book, not like what you usually would expect from David Baldacci. And I think that's what gives the book its charm and its believability. It is definitely one for the ages. If you like historical fiction set in the Second World War, you will definitely enjoy this book. It revolves around Charlie Matters. He's 14 years old, and he's like a street urchin. His parents have died. His grandfather has died, a victim of the war. The war is raging all around them. So he's living with his grandmother in a very, bad, run-down apartment. They don't have a lot of food, so he goes out in the street. He tells his grandmother that he's going to school, but he has quit school. And so he's lied to her, but he goes out and he steals, and he tries to help her get along, get some food, pay the rent, and he's really a lovable child. He has good intentions. There's another girl in it. She is 15 years old. Her name is Molly Wakefield, and she came back to London, England, in the war, and she can't find her parents. They're missing. So she doesn't know what's happened to them. Now, the third main character in the book is Ignatius Oliver. He's the owner of the Bookkeep. It's a bookstore that people love. It's very popular, and but he also has had issues in life. His wife died. She just walked off a cliff, and he never really had answers to what happened to her. So these are three people. They do eventually meet. They're thrust together. Call it by fate, call it by war, call it what you will. Now, Charlie does something bad one night with his two friends. He tries to break into the Bookkeep to get some money, but the police happen to come by. The kids run away. One of them dies. He gets hit by, I think it's a bus, and a police officer dies as well too. So there's tragedy there. Now, Charlie is afraid that they will realize that it was him. So he tries to keep a low profile. Now, he and his grandmother must move, but unfortunately, she dies before they can move. So there's so much going on. Now, Ignatius, the owner of the bookstore, he is also working for the Allies, and there are things in books that he's putting almost like codes or symbols or whatever. So it's really complicated at times. Molly finds out what's happened to her parents. Her mother is in a hospital. She's not in very good health. His father just ran away, and so but he does show up again. So there's, like I said, there's a lot going on. There are killings. There are secrets. There's just so much. But what else do you expect from a David Baldacci book? Because in his thrillers, he packs so much in. And this book, I wouldn't call it thrillers. It's more a human interest story of what war does to people and how people cope in the midst of chaos. And so if you're looking for a different kind of David Baldacci book, look for Strangers in Time. It is one you will not regret reading. It is 430 plus pages of just sheer brilliance. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I kind of think you will. So thank you for watching my video reviews. Hopefully they are informative. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And I'll be back again with another excellent book very soon. Until then, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.